In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on June 20th, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. St. Louis Cardinals versus Washington Nationals. The Nationals host the Cardinals in Game 2 of the 3 on Tuesday, June 20th. The Cardinals have won 3 straight games and are coming off of a Game 1 win over Washington on Monday night. Washington has struggled this season as they are in last place in the division and have lost 12 of their last 14 games. The Cardinals are 2-5 in their last 7 road games versus a lefty starter and 1-4 in their last 5 in Game 2 of a series. The under is 7-3-1 in St. Louis last 11 in Game 2 of a series. Meanwhile, the Nationals are 20-45 in their last 65 at home versus a lefty starter and 27-61 in their last 88 at home. Washington is 7-25 in their last 32 Tuesday games. The Cardinals and Nationals currently sit in last place of their respective divisions. The Nationals are sliding with losing 12 of their last 14 games. They will have a hard time beating St. Louis on Tuesday. The Nationals have scored the 6th fewest runs and have hit the 2nd fewest home runs. St. Louis will be starting Montgomery on Tuesday. He is allowing less than 1 home run per 9 innings. He has an earned run average of 3.2 on the road this season. The pitcher is comfortable in shutting opponents down away from home. The Cardinals have a better away record than home record this season too. Montgomery hasn't been too bad over his last 3 starts, totaling 18 innings with 4 earned on 14 hits and 4 walks for a 1-1 record. In Monday's opener, St. Louis started out slowly but eventually got to gray. The offense collected 11 team hits while the bullpen posted just 1 hit, no earned, no walks, and 1 strikeout. St. Louis is 3-4 against National League Central Division foes this year, and they add to that mark on Tuesday. St. Louis will need a nice performance out of Montgomery, but I think they've got a solid shot at keeping it going with another W in Game 2. So the St. Louis Cardinals money line is our full game side pick. Somehow, someway, at least one of these teams is going to get shelled in this one. It could easily be both sides that give up a ton of runs again. Neither team pitches well, and both lineups had great games to begin the series. The over has hit in 3 consecutive head-to-head meetings, including a Jordan Montgomery start. Keeping this trend alive, the home plate gets a lot of footprints in the second matchup of this series. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Oakland Athletics versus Cleveland Guardians. The Oakland A's face the Cleveland Guardians, with both teams hoping to rebound in the American League. The A's have a 19-55 record, and with 5 losses in a row, they have the worst record in baseball. The Guardians have a 33-38 record and are in the middle of the American League Central Division. For the upcoming game, the A's will turn to Luis Medina as their starting pitcher, who has allowed 12 runs in his last 3 starts, while the Guardians will turn to Aaron Civil, who has allowed only 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Oakland is 14-39 in their last 53 road games and 17-52 in their last 69 games overall, while the under is 8-2 in their last 10 road games against a team with a losing record. Cleveland is 4-1 in their last 5 home games and 4-10 in their last 14 games following a win, while the over is 4-1 in their last 5 series opening games. Despite being just mid-June, the Oakland Athletics season is virtually over, as they sit a ridiculous 27 games back in the division race, and as such, the Guardians come into this one as a very strong favorite on the back of a solid start to the 2023 campaign, where they rank 18th in hitting and 9th in pitching in baseball. In their past 10 head-to-head meetings, the Guardians have come away with an 8-2 record, and with the experience edge on the mound and in the lineup, as Oakland sit dead last in baseball as a pitching staff and a lineup, this is Cleveland's series to lose as they look to keep pace in a very close American League Central Division race. So the Cleveland Guardians to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. pick. Both lineups have been awful and both starting pitchers look to step up and control this game from the first pitch. The A's look to limit the Guardians lineup, which averages only 3.9 runs per game, with Luis Medina pitching multiple strong innings with minimal contact. The Guardians should eliminate and potentially shut out an A's lineup that has only scored 11 runs in the last 2 games, with Aaron Civale building off 3 starts where he's allowed only 4 runs and pitching multiple scoreless innings with little to no contact. I think this could be one of those games where the offense is so bad that it makes the starting pitching look a lot better than it is. This will be a low-scoring game with both starting pitchers stepping up. I believe that this is a 1 to 3 wins kind of game. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Colorado Rockies versus Cincinnati Reds. The Reds are the hottest team in baseball, and they took Game 1 of this series facing the reeling Rockies. The Rockies are in the midst of a 6-game losing streak, and they have lost 12 of their last 15 games. They are in the basement of the National League West, 16 games out of first place, and they have the second fewest wins in the National League. The Reds are red-hot winners of 9 in a row. They are now atop the National League Central, a half a game up on the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Rockies are 36-79 in their last 115 road games and 0-5 in their last 5 overall. The Reds are 7-1 in their last 8 Tuesday games and 8-0 in their last 8 overall. The under is 11-4 in Rockies' last 15 Tuesday games. The over is 8-3 in Reds' last 11 Tuesday games. The Rockies are 1-7 in the last 8 meetings in Cincinnati. The Reds are smoking, riding a 9-game winning streak, while the Rockies have dropped 6 in a row. Lively was decent in his last outing, and while he was not sharp in his last home start, he was solid in his first 3 home outings. He will have a decent outing facing a Colorado team that is banged up and has only averaged 3.2 runs over their last 6 games. Davis was tagged up for 7 runs, only lasting 2 innings. He and the Colorado bullpen, which only ranks 24th in the majors in bullpen earned run average, will get hit hard in this game facing a confident Cincy lineup that has totaled 24 runs in their last 3 games. As I've said before, the Colorado Rockies just can't finish games, and they're not winning despite the offense showing up. The Cincinnati Reds have had a pep in their step these last couple of weeks, and the call-up of Elly De La Cruz took things to another level. The Reds are playing solid ball right now. Forget the pitching matchup. The Reds will stay hot and get the win for their 10th in a row, sending the reeling Rockies to their 7th straight loss. So the Cincinnati Reds money line is our full game side pick. Colorado has seen the under post a 41 to 32 to 1 mark on the season entering Monday's action. The Rockies are 19th in runs per game as they average 4.38 per contest, though that number drops down to 3.69 runs per game on the road. Colorado has an average total of 10.08 runs per game this season, and that drops to 8.84 runs per contest away from Coors Field. Cincinnati has seen the over post a 41 to 31 mark in their 72 games in relation to the total entering Monday. The Reds are 10th in runs per game as they average 4.78 runs per game this season, though that number slips slightly to 4.69 runs per game as the home team this season. Cincinnati has an average total of 9.82 runs per game this season, and that rockets up to an average of 10.18 runs per game at the Great American Ballpark. After seeing the Rockies get roughed up in Atlanta and with the Reds piling up runs lately, this game winds up going past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.